Hello princesses! Today I'm going to be talking about the Etude House Tiny Twinkle Edition Dear My Blooming Lips Talk Velvet Mini Kit 10 pieces. This is a really long name. It's basically from the Tiny Twinkle Limited Edition Xmas Holiday Collection, and there are 10 lipsticks, there are 7 of the velvety finishes, and then 3 of these really cute glitter toppers. So, of course, when I saw these, I knew that I had to pick them up. I have tried a couple of the My Blooming Lips Talk series before, but I hadn't tried the velvet or the glitter toppers, so I was very interested, and the fact that they came in at minis, for me, is a really good selling point because I enjoy small products. I think that they take up less space, they're less wasteful if I don't like them, and it's a really good way of trying something out before buying the full size. At the moment I am wearing 301 and BE01, so I've got a glitter topper on top of my favourite red from the collection, and I absolutely do love them for the most part. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the packaging of the colours, and then we'll talk about the formula afterwards. So the product description says, the perfect set for the lipstick obsessed contains 10 lipsticks, 7 with velvety finish and 3 glitter lip toppers. Glitter lip toppers can be worn on its own or over velvet lip colours for added shimmer. The packaging of these lipsticks is really cute. They come in a giant round tin, which is a little bit over the top, but you can use it to store other things if you want to, I guess. It is a quite cute tin. They are very small lipsticks. They're about the size of my pinky, and the lipstick bullet itself is very, very tiny as well. There is 10 shades in the collection, 7 velvety finishes and 3 glitter finishes. So the first shade I'm going to show you is actually RD301, and I'm kind of just going around in a circle of how they were actually presented to me, because that's how I swatched them on my arm. It makes more sense to me that way. So of course the bullet is absolutely minuscule, like it's about the same size as my eyeball. Maybe even it's smaller than my eyeball. It's a tiny amount of product, but to be fair, there is absolutely no way that I would probably go through either one of these by themselves because I have so many lipsticks. It's ridiculous, but fantastic for traveling because they're tiny. I think this is the worst applied lipstick I've ever applied in my life, but we're just going to roll with it. This is a beautiful colour on my skin tone. It's a beautiful mid-toned red. It's blue-toned, which is really great for my complexion, and the formula is really, really lovely to start with. It's a velvet matte, which means that it feels like it's like a creamy matte. It's really, really lovely. It appears matte, which is great. It doesn't make my lips look too wrinkly to start with. After an hour, my lips do start to wrinkle up and look a little bit like prunes. They don't feel uncomfortable though, but I do find that these wear really strangely. They sort of like start to get bald, like in the very center of my lip. It's really strange, and in like little circles. I don't know if that's because my lips are just too dry, but I did notice it through like a full week of wearing all of the other colours. They just looked, yeah, it looks strange. I do really enjoy this colour though. I think it is so pretty. The next shade is RD302, which is a lighter, more orange toned red. So this is RD302. I think that this shade also looks really pretty on my skin tone. I prefer RD301 just because it is a blue toned red. This is more like the orange toned red, but I still think both of them look really nice. But this is RD301. I absolutely love it. I think it's really, really pretty. It's a really great colour. BR401 is another brownie orange. It's just a deeper tone. It's kind of almost like a pumpkin-y orange. Surprisingly, I actually don't mind this colour. I think that it looks really lovely on my skin tone. It's just the right amount of like a reddy brown and orange that I do like it rather than being like really grossed out by it. So BR401 is a winner for me, surprisingly. The next shade is BE101, which is a light brownie nude colour. This is so obviously not my jam. It's a brownie orangey colour. It looks more orange in real life than it does on camera. When I'm looking in the viewfinder, it doesn't look like that in real life, unfortunately. I don't like the colour, but I feel like it would work really nice on someone who has a deeper skin tone than me. It would look really pretty. It's just not for me. So the next shade is BE102, which is a nude colour. I actually do not mind this nude on my skin. It's slightly more orangey in real life than it's showing up on camera, but I do think it is a really nice lighter toned nude for me. It's probably not a colour I would gravitate towards, but I do enjoy wearing this one as well. The next shade is PK01, which is a dusty rose. This is of course one of my favourite colours. It is so pretty. It's again another really beautiful dusty rose kind of colour that I get a lot of wear out of. I think that it looks gorgeous. Yeah, there's really not that much to say about it. The last of the velvet mattes is PK002. I don't know why PK0102 is separated, but whatever. And this is a deeper burgundy colour. This is a really pretty colour for me. I think it's a really beautiful cranberry colour, and I like the matte look for this one. I think that it looks really lovely, but I am going to show it to you with one of the shimmers on top as well, because I think it also looks really nice as a shimmery shade. So this shade is PP501. I'm pretty sure that these have actual shade names, but I cannot for the life of me find out what they are because they're in Korean and my Korean translator's not here right now, so sorry. So this is what PP501 looks like without anything underneath. So it is a very interesting colour. It's very purple, which makes my teeth look very yellow, and it makes me look a little bit dead. It's not a colour that I would choose to wear by itself if I had a choice, but this is what it looks like. I think that in terms of being a glittery formula, it doesn't feel that awful on my lips. It doesn't feel like sandpaper or anything awful like that, but you can still see a beautiful amount of shimmer and glitter. For this one in particular, I feel like it is a bit more of a shimmery formula rather than a full-on glitter, which contributes to the nicer lip feeling. I think that that just looks so lovely with this colour. It gives it a little bit of vibrancy, and I like the fact that it's like a cranberry colour that you can put the purple with. I think that this looks really nice, but I also really like this colour, the PK002 with the BE101, the gold glitter. I think that looks so cute and so festive, so I definitely really like this one as well. PK003 is a paler pink shade. This shade is a little bit more flattering on my skin tone than the other purple is. I think that it does look really cute, but again, it's not a shade that I would really wear by itself because I feel like why do I look so dead today? I don't know, maybe it's the lighting. I will note though, in comparison to the product photos, I don't know if they used an underlying colour because these do not look like the product photos do. The product photos look more like a gloss. These are more just like, it is a moisturising lipstick, but yeah, it doesn't look glossy in that sense. I do really like this colour though. I do prefer it layered over the top of others though. I really like the combination of these two because of the dusty rose colour that's the base, and that PK003 is more of a purple toned pink. I think that it complements it really well because it means that the actual shimmer shows up a little bit more, being that it's a contrasting colour. I really enjoy layering it like this. I think that this looks so gorgeous, and it turns one lipstick into like another more shiny, different tone sort of colour. Did that make sense? Probably not, but I do like it. And the final shade is BE103, which is a gold glitter. So this is what BE103 looks like on my skin. I feel like it's the most natural looking of the glitters. I don't know how that works, but it looks the best on my lips without anything underneath it. This one does have more glitter in the formula, so when you rub your lips together you can actually feel a little bit of the glitter, but I'm not concerned. It doesn't hurt, and I don't feel like I'm going to be eating a lot of it. It's still quite a lot of shimmer. I think that this one is gorgeous, especially on top of the beautiful reds as well. I just really like layering these rather than wearing them on my own. I think that they, for me, look weird on their own, but that's just my personal opinion. But this is what RD301 and BE103 look like together. I think that it looks so gorgeous. It's a beautiful way to just like glam up a matte lipstick or something that makes your lips look a little bit more dry because you've got a little bit of shimmer and glitter. I am here for it. I think it is wonderful. I think that these minis are absolutely adorable, and I think that they are pretty functional as long as your lips are in really good condition. The only thing that I don't like about them is that if you have any flaws on your lips, so any like dead skin basically, you will be able to see it as soon as you put the lipstick on, which is really unfortunate. And they do have a really odd wear for me, so after a couple of hours I start to get patchiness on the center of my lip, which is really strange, and they do dry out my lips after a little while. Being that they are a velvety finish, I'm kind of not surprised by that, so I can't really see it as a negative. That's just more of a comment. The one thing about these lipsticks that is really odd to me though is that they have a really strong perfume scent and taste, so you can pretty much smell and taste the strong perfume throughout. So if you are not a fan of strong scents, it's kind of like a floral, it's weird to eat, I If you don't like strong scents and tastes in your lipsticks, then these are probably ones that you do want to stay away from. I so love the inclusion of the glitter toppers. I can't stop staring at my lips in the like little mirror that I have down here because they look so pretty. This is just like the plain gold over the top, which I think is such a good inclusion because like a gold glitter looks beautiful on most colours. So I think that the collection is fantastic. I like the colour range as well. There are quite a few reds, but considering it is a like Christmas season gift, it's probably a good thing to have a variety of reds because that's probably what most people are going to want to wear. I mean, it's December when I'm filming this and this is the one I wanted to wear with my green nails. So would I recommend them? Yes, if you would like 10 miniature sized lipsticks. To be fair, like I said with a lot of the other videos, because I have quite a few of the mini collections at the moment, there is no way that I'm going to go through a full size lipstick probably in my life because I have so many of them. I may as well just get a bunch of minis. They're less wasteful, there's less packaging, less product. If I don't like them, then they're easy to pass on, and if I do like them, then I mean maybe I'll use all of it, but probably not. So I am definitely a fan of these lipsticks. I would recommend them. I think that the packaging is gorgeous while still being functional because obviously in a tin you can just take the padding out that the lipsticks came in and reuse that tin for storage purposes. It's really cute as well. I think it's adorable. If you want to re-gift it as well, you can always put stuff inside the tin. So yeah, I think that the collection from me, for what I got, I enjoy most of the products. But thank you guys so much for watching this review and I will see you in the next one. Bye!